The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Nittany Lions will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Wisconsin's offense will get first crack at it today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not good. That was not what they were wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game, Jesse? Make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when they were up.
There he goes! Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Gets it past the marker. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Badgers are on the move. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his tight end. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The Badgers will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Using his legs, it's Dupree.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. The field goal is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. The Nittany Lions offense has its first opportunity of the day. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Motion from the back. Scanning the field, it's Aller. Quick strike complete. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Line gets set, first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Turning it on! And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The Nittany Lions trying to cash it in on first and goal. Sends it back in motion. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Give to the single back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Slithers into space. It's a seam wide open. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Badgers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Gonna run it. It's Dupree. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now the play fake. He'll try to do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Badgers line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Rides the back and leaves it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. The sure hands. It's Dinkins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. On the ground, it's Allen. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Allard. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't see.
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing this second half.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He'll off one deep down the left side. Intercepted for the 11th time. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Looking to throw, it's Aller. He tries to take the top off. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. They're setting up the screen. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves them with 3rd and 3. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
Well, their defense did a great job deep in their own end, right? Getting the turnover on downs. And now the offense is starting to pay that off. On the 3rd play of this drive, 3rd down, they're able to run it, pick up the first, they stay on the field, and they're going to try and churn this thing out.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them...
Breaks into the open. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Drew Aller feels as if he has unfinished business at Penn State. Tyler Warren is gone, but Aller still with a plethora of weapons at his disposal, and maybe, David, giving him a path to redemption in the college football playoff.
Yeah, and when we saw him finish, it wasn't the best, right? He made the big turnover. They had a chance to go to the national title game, but Penn State took some next steps, and he took some next steps. So if the talent in this offense, another year with Colton Ecke, the running backs back, like this offense could really take that next step.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
Fires to the wideout. And he'll hold it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. A quick pass to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
To the air. It's Edwards. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab to the 25, and there's room. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Looking down the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Just keeps slinging it. Dumps it to the back. This time he's got it. Touchdown, Wisconsin! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous.
He's got it on the outside. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
To the air, it's Aller. Gets it out fast. There he goes. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Ross. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Makes the grab on the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the catch. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. The give to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Now, 4th down.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout, Penn State.
And as the 1st half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun 1st half.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Penn Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Going to the run to start this second half. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Hudson. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Still running at the 40. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Here's the give off the left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse, Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel you.
Catch in the middle. It's Pena. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that line.
He's trying to get it in. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Penn State. On to attempt the try.
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. He'll do the rest. He'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. Would have finished it with a touchdown.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Barry Johnson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Griffin. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Badgers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Looking for space. It's Singleton. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Flushed out of the pocket. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Back to throw. It's Aller. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Nittany Lions will punt it away on 4th down. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
They're going to run it to the right. And he is stopped for no gain, and that will bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, trailing this much in the 4th quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get. Ball back.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Looking to pass. It's Aller. Catch in the middle. It's Hudson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The snap sets up the throw. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Looking to the big tight end. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Off play action on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
And the Badgers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. Plows through the defense. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a man, it's Edwards. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Badgers! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And you gotta love the creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things. Does a good job. He slips behind the defense. Defense doesn't know where he went. And what does he do? He gets in for 6.
They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Allen. Turning it on. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
They get him down to this offense to set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. To the air, it's Allard. Using the quick game. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
3rd and goal, and I like the play call. You're trying to run it in. You expect to be physical, but this offensive line just not getting the job done. They need more push.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Griffin. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. To throw, it's Edwards. Fires one high and deep. And he throws another interception. His third of the night.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Win, 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 win. It seems the only obstacle in their path could be getting bored or not paying close enough attention as they continue their run toward perfection.
And everything's just lined up beautifully for this team this year. We knew coming into the season they had guys